Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Kirk Cousins not going to apologize, for my financial success. Many have said this week that if the NFL had a Hall of Fame for landing big contracts, Cousins would be a first ballot inductee. He signed a 4-year deal with the Falcons worth $180 million, $100 million fully guaranteed, $50 million at the time of signing. If he completes this 4-year deal, Cousins will have earned $411 million, 330, which will be fully guaranteed. But Cousins shrugged off the notion that people think monetary success over on-field play. I'm not going to apologize for the fact that I've been a great blessing financially for my family. But years in Atlanta, I certainly want to be able to be about how I won a Super Bowl and how I won a lot.
And that's nice. That sounds cute. But one thing, obviously as a quarterback, you're going to say all the right things when there's a camera in front of you. You're going to say all the right things. Listen, Kirk Cousins is a God-fearing man. And one thing about God, he has favor. And he has been blessed beyond means as a quarterback who has done very little on the field. As far as winning, playoff wins, going to Super Bowls, he has one playoff win. Just one.
Correct.
But again, the consistency in which he plays at a high level in the regular season is, I think, one of the things and why he's able to command the money that he does. And I think it's overlooked because there are not very many quarterbacks that you can go and pick or go and get and say, you know what, I'm willing to pay this individual, and you turn a blind eye to his postseason success because of what he does in the regular season. One of the few. And one of the things that are very important when any player, regardless of position, when the timing of when you're up matters so much. And the timing for Kirk Cousins has always been on his side. Always.
Yes.
It's always been on the side. Always. You coming off an ACL injury, and you just signed a 4-year, $180 million deal with a team that is in dire need of a quarterback.
Ocho, we use the term free agency because you're free. Free agency is not about being good. It's about being free. Because we've seen numerous guys, and I don't begrudge them, but I just got to speak honestly about it. Timing, like you said, is free. I'm free. Okay, we got to spend this money on something. We got to pay somebody. Well, he's the best. We need that position. He's the best available at that position. Okay, let's go pay him. Because I got to overpay him to get him to leave the environment that he's already in. Why would I leave a system that I'm already familiar with? I'm comfortable in. I know what to expect from them. They know what to expect from me. My family's here, but probably have kids that go to school. I'm entrenched in the community. So why would I'm paying for you to uproot all of that and start and replant it here?
The inconvenience,
and replant it here.
Yeah, but listen, with Kirk Cousins there, I know one thing. The numbers for Drake London, the numbers that I've expected Kyle Pitts to have since he left Florida, like he did in his rookie year, those numbers are going to be consistent from now on. I know that. I know they're going to put up some numbers now.
Well, they better. Hell, I'm paying $45 million for a quarterback. I better get some targets. I mean, the quarterback better be able to hit my receiver, hit the receiver.
He's gonna sling that ball. They're going to sling that ball now. That's one thing he can do.
Patrick Queen, who's now a rival of the Ravens, says he can't wait to be a rival of the Ravens. At his introductory press conference after signing the Steelers, Patrick Queen acknowledged he hasn't always had a warm feeling towards folks in Pittsburgh. Naturally, you can't be a Raven and have fuzzy feelings for the Steelers. Queen spent his entire career with the Ravens, but now he'll play the Ravens at least twice a year in 24. Maybe make the playoffs because we have played them in the playoffs. It's going to be weird, but I want to be the villain, Queen said. I want to be that guy. It is typical how most guys feel against their old teams. What's your take, Ocho?
Listen, I don't think, if you think about it, I don't know off the top of my head how many players have gone to division rivals. That doesn't happen normally.
No.
But this year, it's happened on multiple occasions. Players are going to their division rival. Normally, teams do not let you go to a team in your division because they don't want to have to deal with you. They don't have to deal with you. But again, in this case, it's different. I really like that Pat said, I'm going to embrace being a villain. I'm going to embrace being a villain. Listen, the Steelers haven't had a linebacker go to the Pro Bowl since Ryan Shazier in 2017. You get someone that's really good. You get someone that's really nasty and fits that Pittsburgh style of defense, similar to what the Ravens are. Hit you in the mouth, help you up, and hit you in the mouth again. So he fits perfect, and he's a good dude. I talked to him last year on Inside the NFL. I love him. I love everything about him, man. I love everything about him. I'm not saying he's Ray Lewis. I'm not saying he's Ray Lewis, but he has that Ray Lewis instinct and style of play. He's all over the place.
What he had his best season, because remember they didn't pick up his fifth-year option, so that's why he was able to become free.
And it's so now the way he played last year, why wouldn't you pick up the fifth-year option?
Well, you have to pick it up. You have to pick it up at a certain time. So once you start the season, you can't pick it up.
I mean, that was a no-brainer though.
And then plus, even if you pick, what you gonna do? What you gonna do though? You got Roquan. You're paying $20 million. You about to have two linebackers. You play $20 million.
That's a money play. That's a money play. You're right.
Yes. You just gave what's the D tackle? Metabikwe.
Oh, you just paid him.
Just paid him like $20 million. You got Marlon Humphrey at corner making $19 million. You're about to have to do something with Kyle Hamilton. He's about to want $14 million.
Kyle got about one more year, and they're gonna lock him up. They gotta lock him up. He's special. Young bull is special.
For sure.
Yeah, but listen, McQueen is deserving of what he got. And I understand the Ravens fans were talking a little trash to him. And obviously it's out of his hands. If you want to be upset, you got to be upset at the organization. Or actually, how about understand how the business works in itself? Understand how the business works in itself. And things like this happen and have always happened. It's the nature of the business. They can't keep everybody.
Yeah.
It's impossible. You can't.
No. And so we're like, oh, man, if you're a Raven, man, you shouldn't want to go to the Steelers or the Browns or the Bengals. You do realize, like, the Ravens are the only team that pay players. Them other 31 teams, they pay players too. I'm going to go where the money. It gives me, and the Steelers are known for linebackers. I mean, when you think linebackers, you go back to Lambert and Ham and Russell, and you got Harrison, and you got Joey Porter, and you got Jason Gilder, and you got Earl Holmes. Back on Andy Russell. Come on, bro.
Kendrell Bell, Larry Foote, James Ferrier. I remember all them boys, man. So you got one that fits that mold and what they used to have.
Hey, I'm going to follow them. I guarantee you there's people that work at Apple that used to work for Google and vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
And ain't nobody say, man, I can't believe, man, how you do? I can't believe you worked at Google and now you over here at Apple. I can.
The money's green no matter where you go, honey.
Hey, I just need to, and you know what? And PQ say, you know what? My bank account got a BBL. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? My bank account got a BBL now. What y'all talking about?
I like it.
Man, y'all better leave me alone. I'm going to get that paper.
And it's going to be hell when they play now. It's going to be hell. It's going
to
be hell when they play. It's going to be a good one.
I forgot about they had G. Lloyd, they had Kevin Green.
Yeah.
See, I came up in the era when they had those guys. Yeah. I also got Porter, I got Gilden, I got Kendrell Bell, I got some of those guys, but I came up when they had And I played against G. Lloyd when he was in college. He went to Fort Valley.
Fort Valley State.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Him and Eddie Anderson.
Know that. Okay.
Yeah, they called the defense Blue Death.
Blue Death.
Blue Death.
That's crazy.
Oh, but hey, because imagine him, Eddie Anderson. Eddie Anderson played with the Raiders. He was a safety, and they had G. Lloyd. That was the only year they ever beat us, though. That was the only year they beat us. They ain't beat us no more.
They had a good squad all the way around.
Oh, they had a good squad back there. The defense was good. Their defense was really good. Yeah, they ain't beat us no more, though. I made sure of that. They ain't beat us no more.
That's dope.
But congratulations to Patrick Queen. And it's not, look, Terrell Owens played for the Eagles, went to the Cowboys. Brett Favre played for the Packers, went to the Vikings. Deshaun Jackson played for the Eagles, went to Washington, later returned to the Eagles. Darrelle Revis went to the Jets and New England. Richard Sherman, Seattle, and 49ers. So Bro, if somebody go break bread, you know, y'all used to be my division rivals, man. I can't go to you. The hell you say?
Shit. Ain't nobody turning down no money now.
Hell nah. Not the kind of money they paying.
Boy.
But you know, fans don't get it. Fans just look at it. They look at it like in a vacuum. Like if you play for this team, you shouldn't want to play for that team.
Feel how I feel. Your allegiance should always be to us, no matter what. And that's not the way it works. That's not the way the business works.
Hell no. No, it ain't never have and it never will. Ocho, I don't know if you read this story.